How about that? I'm live. I forgot to set my intro up, didn't I? I sure did. I forgot to do that, y'all, but oh well, that's okay. I can talk to you anyway. And hey, it's Sunday night. We are live right here. And what is it? It's July the 6th. July the 6th. So some of y'all have had a long 4th of July weekend. And some of you maybe even longer. Maybe you're taking tomorrow off too. 3-day weekend, 4-day weekend. Did you have one of those? Let me know. Being retired every day's, I thought every day would be like a weekend when I retired. I was wrong. Every day is like a Monday. Every day's like a Monday and a Friday. Monday of like, oh man, I've got a lot to do this week. And then the next day is Friday. Oh, I got a whole lot. I got to finish up before tomorrow because tomorrow is Monday. Yeah, that's what retirement's like right there. Okay. Hey, I'm jumping over here from the Carnival Cruise Addicts, Chris and Liz. That's where I've been hanging out over there until the last few minutes. I had to come in here and put a shirt on. Yeah, I'm not wearing any leg right now, but I am wearing a shirt at least. How about that? And this shirt is part of my story tonight. Part of my story tonight. And somebody, y'all can answer in the chat, throw your comments in the chat on this. I got nine categories of cruises, 9 types of cruises that we go on. That's what I narrowed it down to. Now, it could be more or less depending on how you think about it, but I came up with 9 different categories because I've been on 9 different kind of cruises. So that's why I came up with these. After you've done so many, you kind of know, what the different kind of cruises were you were on, even though you may not knew that's what it was you was on when you was on it, but you figured it out later. And sometimes you knew exactly what you was getting into. Hey, let me say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to 10 or 70 people here right now. Wow, the chat's running wild on me right here. Tiffany Lava Baby Shark. Hey, what's going on? Tiffany, right there. Squeaky right there. Tonight, Robin from Sea Lake Journeys is out still doing butterfly stuff. We've been doing butterfly stuff all day. You wouldn't believe the stuff we did today. Whew, man, I'm tired. I did a lot of stuff. And you'll see it on the Butterfly channel next week. I'm going to make tons of videos, and I hope and get them all done and get them out there so y'all can see what is going on out there. Why is Chet from Sea Lake Journey so tired from working on a butterfly ranch? What could be so hard kind of work on a butterfly ranch? Well, I'll show you. How about that? Aaron says, hello and happy Sunday, Sea Lake Journey crew. That's right. Hey, my co-host tonight, by the way, is Miffy. That's right. I got a different rabbit in here tonight because Sensei Wabbit, second degree dirty belt, he had other stuff to do at his real dojo. So I said, okay, don't worry about it. I've got another wabbit who will come in here and fill in for you. So here we go. We got Miffy the wabbit, and she has done a lot of cruising, y'all. Probably more cruises than some people in the chat. Look at all these pins. And those, you don't get those pins until after you've been platinum, right? So yeah, VIFP Club. And look at all these. Some of them are ancient. Yeah, Carnival Glory, Carnival Miracle. Well, I guess you didn't have to be platinum because the Carnival Miracle, we got that on our second cruise. Either that or I went in there and just asked them if I could have one. They said yes. You never know. There's a lot of yeses going on back in the day on cruising as opposed to now where there's a few more no's. And Z-Man coming in. Good evening, Robin and Chet. Good evening, Z-Man. Thanks for joining us, my friend. And Travel with Josie Ann. Right on, Josie Ann. Wavy hand back at you right there. And Aaron says, so does Miffy only communicate by math with alphabet included? Well, sometimes she does that, but she sometimes does it telepathically. If you're real close, like I am, she can just telepathically tell me what she's thinking. And what's that, Miffy? Oh, she's got a crush on Sensei Wabbit, second degree dirty belt. Yeah. I don't know if Sensei Wabbit knows that. Maybe when he gets back, somebody will tell him. If you see Sensei Wabbit out there, if you go to his dojo and you're learning something from him, let him know that Miffy likes him. Okay. Hey, Tiffany. And right there, Greg and Michelle, Cruise Life TV. Good evening to you. Thanks for joining us here, y'all. And we're going to see y'all in 3 weeks. 3 weeks from today, I believe, is the meetup for Danny D up in Orlando. And Greg and Michelle's going to be there. We're going to be there. And there's some other people going to be there too. We're hoping we'll see who all is going to be there. Captain Sherry and Danny from their channel. Draw a blank now. When you get tired, that's what happens. You start drawing blanks. You say, what is that again? At least I remembered their names anyway, right? Hey, and Marjorie's here. Sea Legs, hi, and good evening. Hey, Marjorie, what's going on? Happy Sunday evening to you. I saw on Facebook that you was out there watching some entertainment, some live entertainment, sort of like being on a ship, except you were right there in town, right? And it's Z's birthday weekend. That's right. Happy 29th birthday to the Z-Man. Z-Man is 29. I don't have my kazoo here. If I had a kazoo here, I would blow happy birthday to you, but I don't have it. So I'm just going to say happy birthday, Z-Man. Z-Man. It's his birthday. Right on. And I'm going to scroll on down here. The hashtag CCA raid. That's where I came in on off of too. And before that, believe it or not, I was hanging out with Fats and Tree over there. And they had a big crowd over there too. Big crowd. And Antoinette at Fun. What's going on, Antoinette? I like that new thumbnail you got there. That colorful background. You and Angelo on the front. That is awesome. I love it. We know y'all having a good time. Najuma Brown's also coming in on the hashtag CCA raid. Thanks so much for joining me right there. Yes. And I'm hopping down the Bunny Trail here. Make sure I don't miss somebody real quick. We got Shay's Adventures coming in. Hey, Shay, what's going on? Glad you're here tonight. We're talking about the 9 different categories of cruiser. Which one are you? And now you don't have to be the same one all the time. On this cruise, you may be category 3, not like a hurricane, but like a 9, one of the 9 cruise categories. You may be category 8 on the next one. You may be category 7 on one of them. Because I got 9 different categories. Are you ready for the first one? It's the vacation to relax. The first type of cruiser you're going to run into on a cruise ship is there just to relax. You can't get them upset. If you butt them at the buffet, they're going to just yawn and look the other way. You can't get them upset because they're there to chill. They are there to zen. They don't care what you're doing as long as, they can just relax. And that's what they're going to do, relax. They're trying to get their blood pressure down without the medication. They left it at home and said, hey, I don't need it. I'm on a cruise. My blood pressure is going to go down to 15/11. So, yeah, that's the first type of cruiser, is the person who goes on the cruise to be a vacation, to just relax. And that's why I talk about different cruise lines have different things that they're good at. What cruise line is good at helping you relax? And what cruise line is like, yeah, you're probably not going to relax on that ship. You know what I'm talking about, right? If you've been on more than one cruise line, you probably know that there's some cruise lines you can relax better, and other cruise lines, it's easy to find the conga line. Yep. Oh, you can't get on Lido deck. You can't go from starboard to aft without getting in a conga line. You know what I mean? Going under the limbo pole. Coker Culture's coming in here right there at Zach. He's going to be leading the Nerd Herd tonight at 7 o'clock. Right behind me. He's already behind me. I can see him back there. I got my mirror on. I see you, Zach. He says, happy Sunday, Sensei Chet. Sensei, wait a minute. That's not Sensei Wabbit. Everyone else in the Double Squeaky Dojo. No, this right here is Miffy. Sensei Wabbit had to go work in the dojo tonight. He had a special session class. There's some of the movie stars, some of those that are doing those high dollar movies that, where they use a lot of stuntmen, a lot of people doing a lot of martial arts. He's the one that trains them for those. Okay. Jean-Claude Van Damme is one of his students. Steven Seagal is one of his students. Believe it or not, Chuck Norris is one of his students. So Sensei Wabbit's got a high-end clientele, so he has to go when they need him, and they needed him, so he's off. But don't worry, I got another Wabbit to fill in right here. Right here, we got Miffy the Wabbit with all her carnival pins. And those aren't all of them. That's just all of them we could put on that shirt without it falling off. And we don't want Miffy going topless on a family show. D&G Explorers is here. Hey, Sea Lake Journeys. Hey, D&G, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. Yes. And hey, there's Lori Barber. Lori, what's going on? Hey, I got to tell you, Lori, and everybody, I tell everybody, my daughter was on, was it yesterday's show? Wednesday's show. What day is this? This is Sunday. She was on Friday morning show. And so she called her mom, Robin from Sea Lake Journey, saying, can you believe Dad's show? All this is a bunch of squeakies and rabbits and saying hi to people and stuff. And she goes, yeah, well, how long did you stay? Just for a minute or two? She goes, no, I got sucked in. I stayed there and watched it all. She goes, I felt like I wanted to be part of it. So I chiped in there. Hey, Daddy. I says, I know. Yeah, I know. And so she told her, Robin from Sea Lake Journeys told our daughter that all these squeakies came from y'all. People have sent these squeakies to us. I didn't Oh, there goes the light. But anyway, all the squeakies have been sent to us. Sorry, Baby Enzo. Baby Enzo is also up here co-hosting. All the squeakies were sent to us. Sensei Wabbit came to us from viewers as well. And so she just like, really? So she's probably going to send something. I got a feeling that once she heard that people send us stuff to be put on the show, there's no telling what she's going to send. It could be a bowl of leftover spaghetti. I don't know. We'll see what it is when it gets here. TJ's here also. What's going on, TJ? Right on. Good to see you here. And happy birthday to the Z-Man from Tiffany. Right on. Hello, everybody. Hey, Chet and Miffy. Yes, Miffy's doing a great job over here. We did find out that Miffy has a thing for Sensei Wabbit, second-degree dirty belt. So Sensei Wabbit doesn't know it yet, though. So we'll wait. Somebody's going to have to tell him. Somebody can tell him. It ain't going to be me. I don't know how he's going to take it. Maybe he'll like it. Maybe he won't. Will G, right on, Will G. Thanks for joining us here, my friend. And, yeah, hey, by the way, Will G, yes, I've got something for you. I've got something for you. Where is it? Oh, man. Hold on. Everybody, hold on. Miffy's going to talk to you real quick while I get this for Will G. It's a special something that Kathy Mills requested for you, Will. And I didn't realize that it was down here. Can you still hear me? I'm still down here. Yeah. Okay. I've got it. Okay. So what happened here is Will G retired, right? He retired. I didn't know this until he told me he retired. And so Kathy Mills says, for Will G retiring, you should give him cowbell. So everybody don't want to hear cowbell, plug your ears up for 10 seconds. Will G, from Kathy Mills, this is for you and your retirement. Right on. All right, Will, you can thank Kathy for that later when you see her. Blanket hello from Danny, right there, super supporter. Whew. Danny, only 21 days. We're going to get to see you. Are you excited? Are you ready? I'm excited. I'm ready. Hello, everybody from D and G Explorers right there. And Lori's cooking. Hey, what are you cooking, Lori? I'm hungry. Brandon Bishop. Hey, what's going on? He's saying hi to everybody. Thanks for joining us, Brandon. We're here at Sea Lake Journeys. We're here. We're talking a little bit about cruising tonight and a little bit of craziness, as you can see. We got cowbells, we got squeakies, we got animated rabbits, and real life puppies. But so the second group of people we're talking about is the people who came on vacation, their cruise vacation to party. To party. If you ever went just to party, no occasion. No occasion. I'm going to party because it's a cruise. I want the conga line. I want to see if I can drink those 15 drinks and maybe a couple more on the cruise line. I want to see if I can stay up all night hooting and hollering and dancing and all that good stuff because I'm there to party. It's going to be a party cruise for me. That's the second group of cruisers. That's the second category I got. Have you ever fallen into that? It don't mean you fell into it every time because maybe one cruise you went to, like we said, category one was to relax, but maybe you went on one to just blow off some steam. Woo! I'm going to party like it's 1999. That's the second group of people right there. And you're going to run into them more on the short cruises, I think. The 3 and 4 day cruises. If you want the party cruise, if you want that party atmosphere, look for those shorter cruises. And especially during the summer, you're really going to, it's going to be party on, right on. There you go. And also, so we're going to category number 3 here real quick, the celebration cruise. Are you going to celebrate something? Now, I know Andrew and Jennifer from Embarkation Nation, they went and got married on a ship. That's right. Just a couple of weeks ago, they was on a ship in Alaska getting married on the ship. What a celebration. I felt grateful that I got to see it on video. Mike Clark did a video for them, and they put it up on Embarkation Nation so we could see it. It was great. It was great. Great wedding. What a great celebration. The only way it could have been better is if I'd been there myself to see it, But maybe you're celebrating an anniversary, right? Hey, we've done that before, haven't we, Lori? Lori knows we've celebrated anniversaries on a ship, and we've celebrated birthdays on a ship. That's right. We did on MSC Seashore. Lori and Larry and Junior and excuse me. Anyway, 6 of us. We all celebrated. I think it was 4 birthdays and 3 anniversaries right there. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. We had a great time celebrating. And other things you can celebrate. Maybe you're celebrating a retirement like Will G may have. Will, did you celebrate your retirement on a ship? I know I will. I know I would. Lori says she loves the shirt. Right on. How about that? Yeah, I got this for a special occasion. And this is number 9. Category number 9. If you want to find out what the shirt's all about, hang around till the end of the show, because that's what I'm going to get to category number 9. I'm rolling here, make sure I don't miss somebody. Oh, holy cow. Romance is in the air at SLJ. It is. And look, baby Enzo is saying, thank you, Aaron. Oh, baby Enzo wants down. Come here, baby Enzo. Let me turn you around. Come here. Oh. Well, now he laid down. I don't know what he wants. He just wants some attention, I guess. And Sensei Chet, I'm going to be in your neck of the woods next week. Are you really? You're going to be in Central Florida? You know where I'm at. I'm in Sebring. Yeah, I'll listen on your show when you come on at 7 o'clock. Let me know where you're coming and when and all that good stuff. Hey, if you're coming in 3 weeks, we can meet you in Orlando at Danny D's meetup. Would that be awesome? Hey, Tiffany Lava Shark likes my shirt too. It's very colorful. And I think we got it at Walmart, y'all. I'm pretty sure. I mean, we don't have a lot of clothing stores around here. A county with 100,000 full-time, 125,000 full-time residents and 250,000 part-time residents. And our only clothing place really is we got Bells, Belks, and Walmart. Can you believe that? My goodness. That's why I dress like I do. I'm blaming Walmart for how I dress. And wow, did you hear that? I heard a whoo, 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 whoo. It's Scotty J Travels. Right. How about that? I heard you coming in, Scotty. The best moderator, Danny D. I'm telling you, double squeakies for that. Well, that's one squeaky. And another squeaky. Now, Ringo, this fell on the floor the other day, and Ringo picked it up and carried it off, but he did not chew on it one time because he knows this is my squeaky. He knows he cannot chew Daddy's squeaky up. So he did excellent with that. He took it out there and he left it right where I could find it in the middle of the floor. Good job, Ringo. Yes. Wow. We got a bunch of chat here. I can't believe how much chat here, guys. I'm rolling. Make sure I don't miss saying. I see Uncle Dave here somewhere. Did I see Uncle Dave? I did. Hey, Uncle Dave, what's going on here tonight? Thanks for joining us here, my friend. We're glad to see you here. We are talking about different types of cruising, different categories of cruising. Which one are you? Princess Cruises, you can definitely have a relaxed cruise. Yes, DNG, absolutely. Absolutely. We started off on Carnival where we did our partying. When we was ready to chill, we tried Princess out and went, yeah, this is the right cruise for relaxation is Princess. Okay, baby Enzo, I'm giving you one more crack here at getting down. All right, everybody say hi to baby Enzo. Yeah, the flying chihuahua. That is so true, though, DNG. Right there, definitely relaxation on Princess. Definitely. And Carnival's probably not the one you want to go to relax on. That's why you got to know what kind of cruise experience do I want and which cruise line and which ships and how long of a cruise do I need to have the experience I'm looking for. And, okay, number 4 is the getaway. The getaway from what? The getaway from work. The getaway from politics. To get away from the TV, to get away from family, to get away from friends, neighbors, whatever or whoever you need to get away from. If you get on a cruise ship and they ain't on a cruise ship, guess what? You got away from them. Yep. And hey, I've done so far all 4 of these, we've done them all. We've done the relaxation. We've done the party. We've done the celebration. And the getaway, to get away from everything, we've done that too. And hey, you can combine these, by the way. Maybe part of your relaxation is getting away from everybody and everything. The phone's not going to ring. If you lock it up in the safe, turn it off. Your phone can't ring. You don't have to turn that TV on in your cabin, and there ain't much on it anyway if you do. So you don't have to hear what's going on out there in the world. You can get away from it. Your neighbor's not going to lean over the railing and ask to borrow something because he ain't on the ship with you. And whoever else is, and you want to get away from them, if they ain't on the cruise, you're gold, baby. You gold. I know some of y'all have done some getaway cruises. Get away from life, get away from the problems, get away from all that stuff. I think I think number 4 category is a big one for a lot of people. We got a lot of hays and highs. I mean, look at, I could do this, click, click, click for 10 minutes straight, y'all. Look at that. and never miss a beat. Scott from Controversial Cruising is here. And while Scott's here, I want to remind everybody, Monday we have this. Episode 37 of the Conscious Cruiser. It's going to be here at Sea Lake Journeys, 8:30 Monday morning. That's tomorrow. And you can also listen to us on Spotify. Spotify, guys. You're in your car and you want to listen to the radio, put it on Spotify. Check out the Conscious Cruiser. We got 37 episodes after tomorrow. And you can listen to all kinds of interesting stuff because Scott and Elisa are two smart, intelligent, fun people to learn stuff from. And I'm in there too. Whatever. But anyway, don't worry about me being there. Scott and Elisa are there, okay? And they are awesome. They're awesome. And did y'all see the thumbnail for tonight? Miffy, Robin from Sea Lake Journeys, secrets. Yeah. You want to know what that secret was? That's another episode. I'll have to tell you some other time. Hey, but you know what time it is here real quick? It is time for the first water break. And I got an experiment here, y'all. And so maybe you can throw something in the chat here on this. I took what I thought the least compelling video footage I could find. It's beyond bland. It's kind of, why would anybody look at that? It's a short now. It's very short. But I put some music to it that's kind of like, yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm testing what YouTube says about sound being so important. I want to see if the sound of this video can uplift it to maybe pull it out of the gutter. Let me know what you think on this. Let me add me to the stage and take this off of the stage. How about that? Like I say, it was video of footage I had. And I looked at that. I go, that is just, I would never put that up. And I thought, well, let's experiment by putting something on there. It's like, yeah, I kind of dig that. And by the way, that music comes from AI. So you can't find that song anywhere. You can't even find it on, I have Epidemic Sound. Usually that's where I get my music, but I said, let's try an AI song for once. And I thought, wow, that's kind of kicking. So I wondered how can that lift up that video? I just put it up. I want to see if it gets to 1,000 views, Oh, God. Checkers is a fun game, Uncle Dave. It is. Checkers is a fun game. That's right. We got a baby Enzo. Dilly, Marjorie, right on. And we got JJ's Adventures coming in. Hey, JJ, what's going on tonight? Thanks for joining us. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and join us tomorrow morning on the Conscious Cruiser. And don't forget Wednesdays and Fridays, I'm on at 8:30 also, Sea Lake Journeys. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, Jen.Cohen fills in that 8:30 time slot, and she does a great job with the level up. Yeah, it's fun stuff. And okay, wow, look at all this context. We got a hey, hashtag selfie raid from Carnival Cruise Addicts right here. How about that? What's going on, Chris and Liz? Great show tonight over there, y'all. As always, some people just got that magnetic personality, and that's Chris and Liz. They've got it. Leon, what's going on? Hey, Leon, hope you're having a good evening there. Thanks for joining me here tonight here at Sea Lake Journeys. And I see Enzo. Yes, you did. Sorry, I set off the barrage of squeakies. No, not sorry. Yeah, I'll tell you what, the squeakies are awesome. Awesome. What is this starred? I've got one that's starred. Oh, what is this, y'all? We got a super chat right here. Oh, the double dirty belt from Scott. Double squeakies right here, Scott. Controversial Cruising. Thanks for that, brother. And we got a special thank you. I think you're going to like this. Thank you, Scott. Check it out. on, Scott. Thanks for that. $4.99 super chat right there, bringing out Robin from Sea Lake Journeys in her most psychedelic form and fashion right there to say thank you. Thank you very much. Scott from Controversial Cruising. Be sure to check him out. He's got a lot of shows on during the week. He's got so many shows, I can't even keep up with them all, y'all. But he's got them on Thursday night, Friday night, all during the week. He's everywhere. If you can't find Scott, you probably can't find Waldo because Scott's a lot easier to find. Hey, Together We Travel. Hey, how's it going there tonight? Scott, you're a moderator. Be sure to put your link in there so people can subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed to Controversial Cruising, that's Scott. Be sure to subscribe to him. Get over and find all of his good stuff. He's got a lot of good stuff going on. He is the master game show host, y'all. That's all I got to say about that. I really love the squeakies, Lori. I do too. And this one was right here. It was specifically for Tiffany Lava Shark from Lori Barber right there. This one came from Scott too, by the way. Thanks, Scott, for the Anchors Away squeaky. And so we appreciate all that. Kathy, you sent the real cowbell. I sent him musician's cowbell. We're just having hamburgers. I've been busy this evening. I could go for a hamburger, Lori. I'll tell you what. Yep. Lori, the real cowbell was a request. Kathy requested it specifically for Will. And I wrote it down because what happened Friday is I ran out of time. And so I was still reading the end of the chat in case there's something I needed to see. And there was. It was Kathy saying, give Will G the cowbell. So we want to make sure that he got that. Right here. Can you play the super chat of me harassing the pirate? Scott, I can't find it again. And I'm not kidding. I'm not joking around. I looked for that thing. I wanted to have it up. I wanted to have it up for Friday's show. And I looked for it and I can't find it. I don't know where I found it from, but I'm going to find it again. I'm making a note right now. I look at my notes too. Get the Scott video. And hopefully I'll have that thing for Wednesday. I got to find that thing. Leon saying hi to everybody out there. Hey, you say you have it and you never seen it. Yes, you've never seen it. You've seen it. I played it like 3 times one time. People kept throwing super chats to see it again. I made more money on that episode with that video for super chats than I've ever made on a video. I'm like, I got to find it again. That's why I'm looking for it. I want to find it. If I have to, I'm going to go to the footage that I pulled out the video from the group meetup, and I'll find it there if I have to go that far. I'll just have to, go through the whole video to find it, but I'll do it. And it's Release the Kraken. Kraken's already been here, I think. I like passing by the people letting off steam. Oh, yeah, as long as I don't have to get involved. I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, usually at their service desk, ain't they, Lori? Hope everyone is keeping well. Me too. And hey, Evolving with Etta, what's going on tonight? Etta, good to see you here, my friend. Thanks for joining us. And Pete coming in from the other side of the world. What's going on, Pete? Pete and Lisa. Hey, Pete, Wednesday, I'm going to be talking about that cruise I booked for October. Ooh, I don't want to say too much. It's going to be fun to talk about. I got all kinds of stuff I want to say about that. Yes, we do like our celebratory cruises. Oh, don't we, Lori? What a great time. It's more fun celebrating with other people, too. I mean, it was great. We had 3 couples there at the dining room, all 3 of us standing there together, and we had our glasses on with 30 on it for our 30th wedding anniversaries. That was so much fun. I got that picture on our refrigerator, Lori. Yeah, I love that. Etta, Pete and Lisa, right on. Cruise ship, swimming pools, Najuma. Why not? Cruise ship, swimming pools are awesome. Scott, hey, Etta. And Linda Toman's here. Hey, Linda, what's going on? Hey, let me get down to number 5. Our number 5 type a category of the cruise you could be going on. Number 5 is, number 4 is getting away from people, right? Number 5 is to meet new people. It's just like, hey, I want to meet some new people. Everybody around me, we swap the same stories over and over again. I want to go hear somebody else's story, somebody I've never met, never seen before, and they can listen to my story that I've told everybody else 100 times, and they don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear theirs no more. So I'm going to go find some new people to talk to. That's the other kind of cruiser you get. I run into them all the time on a cruise. I can just sit down. I'm having a conversation. I get on the elevator. I'm having a conversation. I'm sitting by the pool. Conversation. It doesn't matter. Standing in a buffet line, anywhere, sitting down at the main dining room, conversation strikes up with people never met before. And sometimes it really makes for a great cruise, because I tell you, I don't care nothing about karaoke. You couldn't get me to go karaoke if you gave me $100 bill. But we sat at a table one night, and this couple was just so cool to hang out with. And they said, "Hey, what are y'all doing?" We said, "Oh, we don't know. Maybe do this or that." And they said, "Well, we're going to karaoke." I was like, "Oh, really?" He says, "Yeah, but I'm going to sing." I was like, "Okay, well, this could be interesting." We liked hanging around with him, so we went. That dude could sing. That dude could sing. Let me tell you what now. There's some talented people out there in the world that just never get discovered, never get a break, never get a chance. I don't know. Get busy doing other stuff in life. And he was one of them. He was really good. And other people like Bruce and Cindy talking us going into a game room. And that's how Sensei Rabbit ends up here living with me at Sea Leg Journeys. Because of Bruce and Cindy talked us going into a game room and playing a virtual reality game. Yeah. So you meet new people, you get to swap new stories, do different things that you might not otherwise do. I wouldn't go to karaoke. I wasn't going to go to the game room. And there's other stuff we've done with people we met that they say, "Hey, we're going to go do this." "Oh, okay, we'll go do it." Or sometimes it's the other way around. Sometimes we tell them, "Hey, we're going to go do this." And they're like, "Hey, can we come with you?" "Sure, come on." And so it's fun to meet new people. Excuse me. Lori says, "Pet the baby." This one, Lori? Okay. Leon says, "I'm celebrating tomorrow as it's my birthday and anniversary." Right on, Leon. Double squeakies for you, brother. You have a great birthday, great anniversary. And right now with the double squeakies, that's going to give you the power to have both, okay? Right on. Linda, we're going to celebrate our retirement on a ship. Yes, JJ. I can't think of a better place to celebrate retirement. When Robin from Sea Leg Journeys retires, I've already told her when she's going to know the date when the date comes, and I'm going to make sure I book for sometime shortly after that, within 30 to 60 days after that, if not immediately after. And we're going to do a long cruise, like at least 30 days of somewhere we ain't never been. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So that's something we have talked about and we got planned also as well, JJ. And let's see. Let me roll down here. Make sure I haven't missed somebody else. I got Dustin Anderson here. Sea Legs in the big screen. Right on, Dustin, the big screen. Why not? It could be a movies. It could be a movie star. Yeah, the big screen on the ship. That great big giant one out there on Lido deck. I made a video of that, and somebody commented, "Wow, that's a really big TV up there." And so I answer all my comments and questions I get on the channel. I answered back, "Yes, it's a great big TV, but I couldn't find the remote." And of course, and they answered back with laughing. It's pretty funny stuff. CCA, Danny D, hey, Destin. Hey, Scotty. And hey, Maggie's here too. Maggie, what's going on? Thanks for joining us, Maggie. Yeah, we're talking about the different categories of cruising. I came up with 9. If you find any extra by the end of the show, be sure to let me know in the comments, or you can email me or tell me on the next show, whatever. Any comments and questions on any video, I always respond, usually within 24 hours, if usually less than that. Okay, hey, the next category we got is number 6. How about an annual meetup with a group or a family reunion, or just some friends that you may have cruised with before, and you said, "You know what? Hey, we're going on this cruise next year." And they're like, "Hey, we want to go on that one too." And we've done that. We've met with people. We cruised once before, and then next thing you know, a year or two later, we're on a cruise with them again. We planned it that way. And I've seen a lot of people wearing the same color shirts. Everybody's wearing blue shirts. Smith family reunion. I see that quite often. And also, excuse me, some people have their annual meetup. Maybe it's a group. They used to bowl together 30 years ago. We're the bowling pins. We were a bowling team back in 1985 through 95. Now, we're retired, but we still like to meet up once a year, and we like to do it on a cruise ship. So I've ran into groups like that as well. So I call them the annual meetup people, family reunion, group reunion. I kind of want to lump group cruise into this too, because group cruises can become a regular thing too. You get on a group cruise together, and then you find out, well, what group cruise are you and these other people going on? And we're going to get on that one too. And that can become a regular thing as well. And there's some people I think would prefer just to go on a group cruise. some solo cruisers maybe, or maybe even some couples are like, well, we don't know anybody, and we're not the people that want to meet other people, but we're not the people that want to just be by ourselves either. So group cruise is perfect for that. It's like, hey, we know these people sort of, kind of, right? We can hang out with them a little bit if we want to, or we can go do our own thing. And I think that it's just a perfect mesh of something in between, right? It's a great thing. Uncle Dave will be at the meetup also. Oh, that's right. Uncle Dave is going to be at it. I think Ryan's going to be there too, ain't he? Yeah, I think so. We're going to have a good crew there. Listen, what is this? Listen, Linda, listen. Okay. Baby Enzo, woof, woof. Oh, bye, baby Enzo. Yeah, he's outside now with, he's out there with Ringo now. How am I? I am fantastic, Leon. Way better than I look. That's all I got to say. I'm feeling good. I'm having a good time. And look at all these great people here in the chat tonight. This is my element. This is where I like to be. I feel natural, happy, all that right here. Enzo and Ringo are so cute. Right, Tiffany? I know. Hey, how's your butterfly farm going, Tiffany? We got a bunch going on over here. Hundreds of butterflies now. Oh, hi and bye, baby Enzo. North-South Travelers here saying new subscribers here after suggestions from CCA. Hey, North Shore, we appreciate that. We're going to give you double squeaky for subscribing here tonight. We hope you're having a good time. And we try to talk a little bit about cruising and saying hi to everybody. It's kind of our local hangout here on Sunday night. We go from Carnival Cruise Addicts to here to the Nerd Herd with Zach. And so I appreciate you subscribing there to us. And we got to thank you for that too. Where's my thank you for that? Right here. Thanks for subscribing.
Very much.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Right on. Thank you very much. And that's from Little Diesel Dog right there. He's no longer with us in the physical realm, but he will always be here with us in spirit because he's a good dog. CNS Travel Sherman, what's going on? Or maybe that's Crystal disguised as Sherman. Which one? Maybe it's both. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Sherman. Right on. Hey, everybody. Hey, if you need a travel agent, by the way, we recommend getting a travel agent to book your cruises for you, help you find that perfect cruise experience. If you need some help, get a hold of Sherman right there at CNS Travel. He can help you out. Get a hold of Andrew at Embarkation Nation and get a hold of Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel. So we know some people. We know some people that can help you out. The getaway from reality, right? Right, Linda? I know if you're over 50, anybody out there that's over 50 knows about you got to get away from reality. I can't take no more reality. I need some non-reality. Keisha, what's going on? Hey, Chud and Robin, baby Enzo, Cruise Pin Bunny. Happy Sunday, y'all. Hey, chat folk. Oh, this right here is Miffy Keisha. She is filling in for Sensei Wabbit, second degree dirty belt. He is off, teaching some stuff at movies that you'll see the movie stars doing in their movies next week. So yeah, thanks for joining us here. And those are all Miffy's pins from sailing on Carnival. She's a platinum cruiser, at least for another 3 years, and then she'll be a red cruiser again. But I digress. What up, Keisha? Laura, yes. Get away from the YouTube and diamond dots and puzzles and butterflies and squeakies. Right? Hey, Sherman from Linda right there. Hey, what's going on? Let's see. I'm rolling here real quick. I got a lot of heys and hellos and highs right there. Woo, a bunch of them. Okay, I love it. Everybody saying hi to each other. This is a great community right here. If my Nightbot was working, I'd have you put in your link, but I don't have my Nightbot working anymore. It died. Aaron Smith says, cruising multiple lines, sensible subject in light of changes made to cruise lines. Oh, Aaron, you're not going to want to miss tomorrow's episode then. I thought we had a really good brainstorm. Now, it ran over 30 minutes because it easily could have went into an hour show. It really could have. Scott and Alicia were on fire, and I was just there holding the marshmallows because it was really a good episode. I got goosebumps thinking about it. I can't wait to watch it tomorrow, see what I learned, because I learned some stuff. Linda, you can call me Lava Shark or Baby Shark too if you want. That's right, Baby Shark. Baby Shark. That's Tiffany Shark. Yes. Hey, Eddie's here. Yo, Eddie Lugo Studios. And now Eddie comes on weekdays every morning at 7:15 and on 9 o'clock on Go Live Together with Cheryl and Jeremy. So be sure to check out Eddie. And Eddie knows what's going on all around our YouTube community. So he has a Facebook page for that. If you want to know who is on, when they're on, I don't know about why they're on, but they're on. He's got that information for you over there. Hey, yo, Eddie. I hope I don't miss somebody. I'm scrolling pretty fast here because I don't want to miss anybody. Hi, Chet. I will try to join you tomorrow for my birthday. Yeah, Leon, come on, join me for tomorrow for your birthday. And maybe Miffy or Sensei Rabbit will sing happy birthday. They sing better than I do. I don't have the voice for it. People throw rocks at me when I sing. That's why I became a drummer. I was a good drummer, but not a good singer, right? And dancing. Yeah, you know it, Etta. You got to get on a cruise together. We can do it. Dance, girl, dance, right? I know. Thank you, Scott, for your generosity. Oh, and that Sparky, that video and that bouncing song. Right on, Scott, the bouncing song. And there it is. There's the link I'm looking for. Scott's channel right there, Controversial Cruising. Thank you for that, Carnival Cruise Addicts, for putting that up. Wanted to make sure that everybody got a chance to get over there and subscribe to Scott. In fact, put your link in there as well. I think everybody probably knows you, but just in case they don't, because somebody came here from you guys sent somebody here that didn't know me. So I appreciate it. We want to we can share people around. Everybody come find everybody and hang out with everybody. Because, yeah, and we got a slow wow here. SLJ, wow, yeah, right on, Sherman. Cool and anchor squeaky. And that came from Scott. Scott, give us that. What is this? Howdy, cooking and listening. Oh, Paul's cooking and listening right on PSV Odyssey right there. Paul Vines. Yeah, he got married not too long ago, too, to Meg. And congratulations to you, Paul. I think I put it on your page, but in case I missed it, happy wedding to y'all. Congratulations. And everybody was anticipating that for a long time. Right? Right here we got Carnival Cruise Addicts. Let's see it again. Okay. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Oh, this one. You want to see this one, I bet. All right. Thank you guys so much for that super chat. Chris and Liz, awesome people right there. Y'all got to check them out. They got some great stuff going on over there. Great content, great live shows, everything. The complete package right there. Carnival Cruise Addicts, especially if you want to know what's going on with Carnival. They've got the inside information from the yak himself. Just saying. Paula Dean. That's what else we're saying. Paula Dean. How about Chef Paula D? Chef Paul RD. I like that. Hey, you could do a channel, Paul. I like Chef Paul RD is kind of cool, man. You could do some cooking stuff and the mixed drinks and stuff that you do. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's good. That's a good idea. Okay, who am I missing here now? I think am I caught up? I think I'm caught up for the moment here. So let me jump in here. Where did I leave off at? Oh, the next one is number 7, the therapy cruise. How many of you need therapy cruising? I did. I had cancer, got my prostate yanked out, a bunch of lymph glands, a whole bunch of junk going on. And then about 9 months after that, I got ran over by a car, lost a leg, almost lost both my arms. This one from a blood clot, and this one from being all the muscles ripped off the bone. Well, they could fix that one. I wasn't going to lose that one. But this one, they thought they might have to cut off. But anyway, after that, I was ready for a cruise. And it's so funny. I got my first prosthetic leg the day before the cruise. And despite what anything bad anybody could ever say about Carnival, let me just tell you a good story. I called them up after all this had happened. And after I got home, I was a month in the hospital, and I called them up and said, hey, I'm going to miss that cruise in May. And they says, why? What happened? I said, well, I got ran over by a car. I lost a leg. My arms it was in a machine like this. And I'm in bad shape. I don't think I can get on the ship. And they says, hey, you come get on the ship. We're going to hook you up. because I just booked an interior cabin. That's usually what we book, is just an interior cabin. They said, you come on that cruise, we're going to get you into an accessible cabin, because I was going to be in a wheelchair and everything. They says, not a problem, not a problem. I said, okay. So we get there, right? And it was a back-to-back cruise. It was an 8-day followed by a 6-day on the same ship, the Carnival Magic. When we get there, the first 8 days, we were in a spa cabin with a big window out the front of the ship. 11202 was the number, was the cabin number. I still remember. It was fantastic because I couldn't walk very much. I just got the leg the day before, you know. And it wasn't a matter of balancing or anything. It was a matter of the stump, just having to get used to it and all that. But it was great. I was like, wow, I can't believe this. And then the second week, we had an accessible balcony cabin, you know, because we had to move after the 8 days into another one for the 6 days. But I thought, wow. And I went down and I said, hey, you sure I don't owe y'all more for this? Because all I had was an interior cabin, and that was a spa cabin, and that was a balcony cabin. And, you know, and they're like, nope, don't owe us nothing. I was like, wow. That left me speechless. So I remember things like that. When I remember that maybe I'm going to be a red status in 3 years because I can't spend enough to stay platinum, I remember that. And I say, you know what? I don't care. I'll go with Carnival anyway. If I see a cruise on Carnival I want to go on, which I do next April on the ABC cruise, I'll be on that, on the Carnival Horizon for 8 days. I'm going to be there. Yeah, I'm not going to throw Carnival under the bus because they treated me well when it mattered the most. When it mattered the most. Hey, there's been a couple of times where I was platinum and couldn't get on the ship with priority boarding because everybody was platinum and diamond. So what? So that's not a big deal. I went on board with the red people and the blue people. You know what? I looked at the important time when I needed them. They came through. So I remember that. So Carnival, thank you for that. And I still will cruise Carnival. I'll be a red card in 3 years, but I'll still cruise. Oh yeah. You got to laugh about some things like that. So maybe you need therapy for something like that. Maybe recovering, you know, from an accident, from cancer. So I just recommend, now for me, I went to the spa. Went to the spa every other day. Got massages, got into that thalassotherapy pool. I got in the pool every day. Thalassotherapy. I try to swim, try to move this shoulder because it was supposed to freeze up because all the rotator cuffs were ripped off. And it says it's going to freeze in this position. I wasn't going to be able to use it. And I was like, well, we'll see about that. And yeah, I can use it pretty good. But yeah, so I use that spa to its full potential. Just for the therapy. I ate all the food I wanted and I got tons of sleep. It was a therapy cruise for me for 2 weeks. And it was what I needed. It worked out for me great. And I just say, if you have something like this bad happen to you, you can still get on that cruise and use it as a therapy cruise. Okay. In case you've never done it, I'm telling you my experience and it was fantastic. Fantastic. I think it sped up my recovery by 6 months. Here we go. Chester, always just talking. Paul, you're right. I do. You know what happens, Paul? There's a microphone here. And yeah, as soon as I see a microphone, I'm triggered. There'll be nobody in here. I'll be sitting there talking on the microphone. So you're not far off, Paul. I think you're kind of right. North Shore Travelers, we enjoy meeting new people on a cruise. We met a family in 2022 on a cruise that are from Canada, and we're booked together for 2 more cruises. That's exactly what I'm talking about, North Shore. I met some friends, another Marine, Joel Johnson, his wife Kim, and we've been cruising at least twice after that. That's how we meet up. We meet up on other cruises. And I've cruised twice with a guy named Charlie from California. We've cruised a couple of times with Dano and Arlene Sowers, some friends of ours, and we've cruised with them a couple of times. So yeah, we get friends like that you meet and you just click, and you may never see them anywhere else except for, you get talking on the phone, planning your next cruise, and so that you can see them and hang out on that cruise. I love it. That's the kind of story I was looking for at North Shore. Appreciate that input right there. Karaoke can surprise you sometimes. It can be so much fun. Etta, and I never would have known that if it wasn't for being influenced by some new friends we met on a ship. If it wasn't for them, we never would have went ever. But now we're open to going. So, and now we're open to going to arcade too, thanks to Bruce and Cindy. And Lori says the smoking area and casino is where we meet the best people, lifelong friends. Right? I tell you where else you meet them, Lori, is in the yacht club. or on YouTube. On YouTube, you can meet some cool people and go get on a cruise with them. We met Lori from YouTube and got on a cruise with her, and what a great time we had. And it's funny because we don't go to casino or smoke, but all the rest of the time, we're hanging out with Lori, and we had a blast. We had a blast. Oh, that's awesome, North Shore. We have met many people on cruises too. It's just awesome. It is. It's one of my favorite things about cruising. It really is. I look forward to meeting some new people. And our last cruise, it was great. Before we even got on the ship, we've gone through all the face recognition and all that, passports. And right before you walk on the ship, they have a place where you stop and can take your picture before you get on. And two people come running over to us, a couple, and say, "Hey, Chet and Robin. Hey, Chet and Robin." We're like, "Hey," because we didn't know who they were. We never seen them before in our lives. And they said, "Hey, we watch you on your channel." I'm like, "Oh, that's great. Well, thanks for that. We appreciate it." So I gave them some magnets and things like that we got from the channel. And I said, "Hey, you want to take your picture with us here because they had the screen." And they're like, "Yeah." So I still got the picture too. And I think they got theirs. So I can't remember their names right now, but we'd see them once in a while on the ship. It's just so cool to meet people like that too. It really is. Happy early birthday and anniversary, Leon, from Chris and Liz. Yes. Happy birthday anniversary. And we're going to tell you again, Leon, we'll tell you again tomorrow if you're there, or Wednesday if you're there in that live. Sure enough. PSV Odyssey, my lava got on Chet's chair again. Oops. Tiffany, keep your lava to yourself, please. Lava cake for you. Oh, Tiffany's handing out the lava cake tonight. I love it. That's awesome. 30 days at sea. Wow. Yes. It's going to be something like that, Aaron. It may be in the South Pacific. It may be around Asia. It may be around Europe, maybe transatlantic through the Panama Canal, or whatever we can find that works. It's going to be something awesome, Aaron. It's epic. We've talked about it for 10 years. We said when whenever the last one of us retires, that's what we're going to do. So she's going to be the last one, obviously. She was supposed to be the first one. I was supposed to be the last one, but life has its little things. Hey, there's Vicky right there from Foodie's Vacations. Hey, Vicky, what's going on? Vicky, 51 tomorrow and 10 years with my partner. How about that? All right, Leon, got some milestones going on there, brother. That's a good deal. And congratulations there from Eddie. Yes. Sup, Sherman and Eddie. Let me roll here. Make sure I haven't missed something. We bowled on Team Viagra. We rose to the occasion and were stiff competition. I actually believe that, Chris, Liz. Yeah, I believe that. I'm going to move on now. You know what? I'm going to give you double squeakies anyway, against my better judgment. Oh, man. Y'all are crazy. That's what you're going to get. You go to Carnival Cruise Addicts, and you get over there, you might see some flashing. I'm not flashing you here, but you might see some flashing right there. And there you go. We got some for CCA. Yes, I agree with Etta. I love bowling Carnival Cruise Addicts. I don't know they have bowling alleys on cruises. Yep, Norwegian does. Sure does. We were on the Norwegian Breakaway, and there's a bowling alley on there, Tiffany. We didn't use it, but we did a Mardi Gras party line by it. Yep, there you go. Some cruise lines do. Norwegian does on some of their ships. They're the ones where I've seen them. Bill, what's going on? Happy to see you there, Bill. Are you not cruising right now? I mean, it wouldn't matter. Even if Bill's cruising, he's everywhere. I can never tell. I can't keep up with Bill. Bill's everywhere. He's cruising. He's back home for a minute to change clothes. He's cruising again. Hey, Mr. Bill. Travelers, welcome to the channel, by the way. Yes. Thank you for that, Tiffany. And, okay. So anyway, I got to get on down here to my number 8. Number 8 kind of cruiser is the adventure cruiser. Guys, you can do some great adventure on a cruising. Do you like diving, snorkeling? Maybe you like zip lining? Sometimes you can't do this stuff at home where you're at, but you can get on a cruise and you can go do it. We did like the Secret River, the underground cave. Oh, that's fantastic. How about helicopter rides? Yeah, dog sleds. Go ride dog sleds on glaciers. Maybe you want to go to fly north of the Arctic Circle. What an adventure that was. Yeah, maybe you want to ride in a submarine. Now, all these things I'm naming is stuff we've actually done on cruises when we were doing adventure cruising, right? The Boss underwater motorcycle thing, hot air balloon. Yes, a hot air balloon on Coke, okay. And ice skating. I mean, come on, there's all kinds of stuff, adventure you can do on a cruise. You can go riding those ATVs. You can get out there. You can go ride horses. We've done all these things. We've done so many adventurous and fun and exciting things on cruising. I just tell people, guys, go do stuff that you can't do at home when you got a chance. We have climbed Mayan pyramids. Yes, climbed up it ourselves. Hold on, water break 1 second, y'all. Let me give y'all this to watch while I take a water break.
Welcome to the Catch by Rudy's on Enchanted Princess. What you're looking at here is the shrimp cocktail starter. This is just one order on a beautiful octopus container.
Oh, wow!
We enjoy.
Yeah, we enjoyed it. So did the cats. You know the story. That's just my water break right there. Last water break of the evening. Adventure. If you want adventure, get on a cruise. Go out there and do those excursions. There's so much fun and exciting stuff you can do. Don't miss it. Do it while you can before you get like me and I can't do some of that stuff no more. I missed one. Damawaga Falls in Dominican Republic's one thing I'm never going to get to do that I wish I could have done. But other than that, I got to do pretty much everything else. Thank goodness for that. Thank God for that, I'll say. Okay, number 9. I got to get to number 9, the last one here for the evening. Is the holiday/destination. In other words, maybe you want to spend New Year's on a cruise ship. How about that? You ever done that? We have. It's awesome. New Year's on a cruise ship. Woo! There's some other things, though, some things that we haven't done. Go to Scotland. Once a year, they have what they call the military tattoo. It's all the bagpipe players from all around the country come in, and they do this huge, awesome event. And it's only certain times of the year, only a few days, and got to go to Scotland to do it. And there are cruises that you can be on where you can do that as a shore excursion. And they stay overnight in Scotland because it runs really late before you get back to the ship. And also maybe the Northern Lights, certain times of the year, certain locations, you can go see those things. Norway, Alaska, this is awesome stuff. So I'm calling this holiday/destination cruisers. Or maybe you want to see the leaves changing, the cherry blossoms in Japan, the leaves in Northeast United States. There's cruises you can do that. They time it so that you can see those things. Destination, holiday cruises. Maybe you do a Christmas cruise even. So many different types. Those are the 9 categories I came up with. I'm sure that's not everything, but it's a lot of them, I hope. Zach's stream coming up soon. Oh, less than that. It's only like 2 minutes away. 2 minutes, guys. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I'm going to roll out unless I see something else I got to say. Right here, Scott and Elisa were on fire. I was holding the marshmallows. That's me, Aaron. Right on, Aaron. Aaron's a good dude right here. So many links here. I hope y'all got to see these links. Hey, Ocean Travel. I did mention Bruce tonight. You got to contact Bruce at Ocean Travel for your next cruise, especially if it's that ABC cruise. Okay. And I think, man, there's so much chat I missed. I apologize, everybody. Angie from Who Floats Your Boat? What Floats Your Boat? Thanks for joining us here tonight. We have been rolling here really fast tonight here on Sea Lake Journeys. And guys, don't forget tomorrow morning. Look at all this chat. Oh my God. I could talk for another hour. Hey, tomorrow morning, 8:30 Conscious Cruiser. Wednesday and Friday, 8:30 Sea Lake Journeys. Don't miss it. And we'll see you on the Ray Parade too. It's been great hanging out with y'all tonight. Love every one of you. Thanks for being here. And until next time, we'll see you around the channel. Yep. See you around the channel.